This is KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guests today are from the annual Irish District Festival in Cedar Rapids, Tom Erger and Karen Erger. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks, Dennis.
The last Irish District Fest, and we'll explain later why it's going to be the final Irish District Festival, which is not a bad thing. But for those who may not have been a part of the festival in the past, tell me just a little bit about its history and kind of what the structure is, and then we'll talk specifically about the entertainment and stuff.
Okay. Well, this is the 8th annual. We started the Irish District Fest in 2010 as kind of a follow-up to the New Bow Fest that actually happened in 2008. We hosted it because of the flood in New Bow area. So that gave us the idea to start a neighborhood fest. And so 2010, we did our own version in our Irish District of Cedar Rapids, the near northeast side, 16th Street Northeast. And the idea was to do a neighborhood festival that brought attention to the neighborhood that is trying to rebound and become something new and exciting in Cedar Rapids, but also to raise a little money and to choose a cause that we thought was important and to help that cause out with the proceeds. So.
And who is the beneficiary this year?
Well, this year we did a totally new project. We created something called the Emerging Artist Grant Program, and Dennis knows a little bit about it.
I know. I might know a little bit about this.
He was on our committee that helped choose the recipients. And also, I'm going to give credit to my wife, Karen, because she came up with this wonderful idea. I'm going to let her explain a little bit about it.
Thanks, Tom. So the Emerging Artists Grant Program is something new that we did this year. In past years, we've given money to the Eastern Iowa Arts Academy guitar program. We have done other things to promote music and arts in our community, since that's our goal as a 501c3 corporation. This year, we wanted to do something different, and so we established this program called the Emerging Artists Grant Program to help support someone who is at an early stage of his or her musical development and gaining momentum. That's our definition of an emerging artist. And the idea is that we were going to give a $500 scholarship or grant to each one. We have 2 grants this year. We are hopeful that someday in the future we may have more resources to do more grants. But this year we gave 2 $500 grants to recipients who applied and went through, I think, a fairly rigorous application process.
Oh, it was very rigorous.
Telling us about what they plan to do with the money and how it would help them on their musical journey. And we had the help of our 2017 selection committee, which included you, Dennis Green, and also Denny Redmond, and also Doug Elliott, who helped select the winners this year.
Yeah, it was a great applicant pool, but I thought we selected 2 outstanding young people who will put the scholarships to very good use.
They will. This year's winners are Tristan Lochner, a drummer who plans to use the funds to record a CD with his band Black Hilt, and also Emily Kelly, who plans to use the money to take guitar lessons with local superstar Craig Erickson, who has also played at the fest, and also support her membership into bands with EIAA. So those are very worthy causes. They are going to be presented with their grants at the fest this year. So we'll get to meet them and shake their hands and see them off on this stage of their musical development.
The festival is coming up on June 17th, and it's kind of not quite an all-day event, but a much of the day
4 to 10.
Not quite. 4 to 10. Gates open at 4. The first band comes on at 5. The first band this year is Perry and the Pumpers. Perry Welsh is the front man there from the generation. I guess I'm calling myself older. Dennis.
You're older than me.
I doubt if you'll remember this, Dennis, but Perry Welsh.
Oh, no, I remember. No, I know well.
Okay. Well, the old Lynn County band, Stephen
Right.
Miller from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, who kind of became a pretty famous guy on the West Coast, and also Perry played with Elvin Bishop, who is originally from the Midwest in Iowa, and is was at least born here. So he has a strong background, and he has a band with some of the local guys, and they've played at various times, but they're going to be our opening band starting at 5 o'clock. They'll do a 90-minute set, and we'll have a break. We're going to announce the winners of our grant program in that break, and then at 7 o'clock, the Honey Island Swamp Band comes on. And we're really excited about Honey Island. Karen and I have seen them in New Orleans. They're one of our favorite bands down there. They are a huge band down there. You can't believe how much following and clout they have in New Orleans, which we kind of consider the mecca of great music, and so we feel really, really lucky to have a band of this caliber at our fest this year. So we are really excited.
Okay, and is that so? That's those the music lineups, and is this indoors or outdoors?
This is outdoors. We have 16th Avenue Music putting on our sound. They always do a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Nate Hines, just fabulous sound tech, heads that up, and he will have everything in order. We're going to have a covered stage. We have a tent for a good portion of the crowd can be under the tent if they like, but it's a stage with a lot of area to stand or bring your lawn chairs and sit, bring your coolers. It can be like a family picnic. It's always been worked out really great from that regard. And there's going to be food vendors.
So you can bring your own.
Bring your own
food and drink, or you can purchase food on site.
Absolutely.
All we ask is please don't bring glass containers.
Yeah. That's just a good rule of thumb for the summer in general.
It's a real good rule of thumb for the people who need to clean up and for everybody's safety. So we ask that, but we really want to make this festival affordable for everybody. If you want to come and purchase food, great. We have super vendors. If you want to bring your own because you want to save a little money and have enough for the whole family on your own dime, that's great too.
And that leads me to ask, how much is the fest, and how do you get tickets?
I really don't even need to be
here. This is Culture Crawl with Tom Erger.
You two could just interview each other and get everything done. Yeah, so what is the admission price?
So at the door, at the gate, festival admission is $15. Kids 12 and under come in free, accompanied by an adult, please. Until midnight on Thursday, today, the day that Culture Crawl airs, you are able to buy tickets online for $10.
Okay.
So go to our website, irishdistrictfest.com.
Yep, or our Facebook page that will link you to the website. Either way, it's really easy. Buy your tickets and show up. It's going to be awesome.
Now, we teased that this was the last Irish District Fest, but that does not mean the event is going away, because next year you'll be back, but you'll have a new name.
Absolutely. The fest is going to transition into the College District Music and Arts Fest, and that goes along with an initiative that is happening in the city. Our neighborhood is going to officially be known as the College District. We have a lot of things coming together in our neighborhood just in the last year, and then moving forward, the two colleges, Mount Mercy and Co., both are doing large projects. They really start to come very close to each other in this neighborhood. We have the Cedar Rapids Bike Trail goes right past our building and the core of this College District area. We're very close to Cedar Lake. There's a lot of new development starting in the area, and so it just makes sense. The city's in the process of doing a master plan that's going to help this area become a new and vibrant area with hopefully some really nice shops, restaurants, new housing is a hope. And we have a great neighborhood with plenty of housing now, but there's going to be some new things that develop on that front also. So we're all really excited about this.
Well, your building, the Shores building, has really kind of been the anchor for the latest generation of trying to pull this neighborhood together. And I'm sure that was one of the things that they looked at when they were beginning to create the idea for this college district. So congratulations on that. And thank you, the two of you, for kind of being the linchpin that started a lot of this. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dennis. We appreciate that. But our intention is just to have another really, really nice neighborhood in Cedar Rapids that serves the city, gives young professionals and everybody a place to and that they can walk, enjoy shops, have affordable housing. I mean, that's the story of redevelopment across the United States. We just want it to be in Cedar Rapids also.
It's the final Irish District Festival, an afternoon of food and music coming up on June 17th. The gates open at 4 o'clock. And again, if people want to take advantage of the cheaper pre-registration tickets, they can go to your website, which is?
IrishDistrictFest.com.
Okay, all right. Thanks very much, and we'll cross our fingers for good weather, and looking forward to a great Saturday of music in the district.
Thank you, Dennis. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Dennis.
Tom and Karen Erger. Again, IrishDistrictFest.com.